welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Sasha Kanaka and today we'll be cooking in the kitchen. Today's recipe is... I have so many adjectives every week about what my recipe is like. My recipe today is extravagant. It is a showstopper. It is put in layman's terms, stuffed butternut. We have some mushroom, we have some baby marrow, we have some carrots, and I even put some cashews on the top just for some pizzazz. I think today's recipe is a real good understanding of what your vegetables can look like if you have the imagination. Please stay tuned and enjoy today's recipe. I'm sure you'll love it, I'm sure you'll enjoy it, I'm sure you'll chala it as much as I chala'd it whilst I was making it, and thank you so much.
Alright, so we're gonna begin by cutting 3 butternut squashes into quarters. Be sure to keep the skin on, that's good fiber. And we're gonna poke little holes in them with a fork. We're then gonna add some oil and a spice rub. In my spice rub, I added a tablespoon of paprika, a teaspoon of cinnamon and salt, and a pinch of cayenne pepper for some heat. I then rubbed in the spice rub. Before you do all of this, be sure to preheat your oven to 180 degrees. And once you've prepped your butternut, add that into the oven for 35 to 45 minutes so that your butternut can cook through. Then to a hot pan, add some oil. I use canola oil, but you can use avocado or even olive oil if that's what you prefer. And once the oil is hot, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of onions and green pepper. We're going to saute this until they become translucent, and shortly after we're going to add a teaspoon of ginger. Once you've sauteed the onions and green pepper, we're going to add 200 grams of diced white mushrooms, and we're going to fry this down until the mushrooms become golden. We're then going to add a teaspoon of salt for some seasoning. It's important that you season at every stage while cooking and to taste at every stage, just to make sure that your seasoning corresponds. Next up, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of baby marrow and 1/2 cup of eggplant, or as many call it, aubergine. Aubergine is a lovely vegetable. It has a unique taste and flavor and also a unique texture, so it's great to add to dishes. Then we're going to add the remainder of our spice rub just so that our stuffing and our butternut have a cohesive type of flavor. Next up, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of green beans and 1/2 cup of carrots. We're going to saute this in and allow the heat to really brighten up the colors of the green beans and the carrots. Next up, a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Stir this for a few minutes. And then add a tablespoon of tomato sauce for some sweetness and a glossy look. Once you sauteed for a few minutes, we are then going to add a 1/2 cup of brown rice. This is just so that our stuffing is a bit more filling and so that you have it a bit more balanced, because it is a natural and healthy grain. For some final touches, add a bit more seasoning as you see fit, and I also added some mixed dried herbs. Once your butternut is done in the oven, remove it from the oven, add it to a plate, and be sure to stuff it with your filling that we created. For the flat pieces of butternut, take a fork and create a little hole in the middle of the butternut, remove the butternut, and then add your filling. And you should be ready to go. Top with crushed cashews, and this will be your showstopper.
Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe down below. Tune in next week for more recipes. I know, it's been 2 weeks since I last posted, but I'm a student and I was on recess and I was just living life. I was just enjoying life. But anyway, stay tuned for more, stay tuned for better, stay tuned for growth. My journey in this kitchen is not just for me, but it's for you guys as well. Because I'm a new vegan, I really wanted to share my experiences in the kitchen as a vegan and what I'm creating as a new vegan and